ISK, the main currency and lifeblood of EVE. You can't live without it, and if you have loads of the stuff, you can fly expensive ships into dangerous situations with no fear of having to replace them. There are many ways to make it, and at the start of your EVE life, this can be a perplexing mystery. So what follows is the definitive guide to how I do it. For EVE ISK Fast, I'm Marvin Gankhouse. Someone asked me recently how much I make, and that's a secret. But I can tell you that 100 million ISK for a few hours and 2 billion per month is not out of reach. And with this guide and all the handy tricks herein, you'll be a lot better able to achieve those sorts of returns. First, don't go anywhere without having the following skills up to 5. Hacking and archaeology. And that's really it for the hacking part. You should have reasonable skills in scanning and probe operation too, that being astrometrics, astrometric acquisition, astrometric range finding, and astrometric pinpointing. You can get away with 3 in most of these. All the core skills for doing the job of an explorer are under scanning in the skill tree. The best time to do this is when there is low population. So in EVE time, midnight to midday. I make the bulk of my ISK after 0-200 hours. Noise 5 needlejacks are the way to get out there. Pack loads of them, minimum 15. 2 POC vent filaments of the in variety and 2 of the out variety. Bring at least 24 sisters probes, because running a cloak ship in dangerous space with only 8 probes is a pain, and it's easy to lose a set to a disconnect. And that's all you need in your cargo. In my drone bay, I pack 5 Hobgoblin IIs or better, 5 Warrior IIs or better, and 5 Hornet EC-300s. Those are for escaping one ship that's scramming you, and you leave those drones behind. The Astero Fit. Stick to this fit, or you may be blown to bits by lesser machines. This is a fit that can hack and fight. Currently available for around 150 million ISK in most good trade hubs, this is the entry level fit, and of course it can be blinged out and made even more effective. It can potentially pay itself off in 1 trip to null, although 2 trips is more realistic at the start. The full fit is available in the description. If you're not able to fit T2 analyzers, then just train into them. You're wasting your time with T1s outside of HiSec. And now, coming to us live from his premises at Tashmark on Prime to explain the Astero Fit is Master Ship Mechanic and Fitter Concy Marvin. Now friends, there are 2 types of people in New Eden, those who can understand Concy Marvin and those who are in the process of learning. So for most people, the following segment will be subtitled. Welcome to the show, Concy. Now let me kick off by saying that in my opinion your budget Astero Fit is the best solution for the money for null exploration and some killing. But there is increasing public opinion that says that an exploration ship should be for exploration alone. That it should be fitted with inertial and warp core stabilizers so that it can escape fights.
Don't listen to them feckin' idiots.
You're absolutely right, Concy. We shouldn't listen to those feckin' idiots.
We still talk to me getting fight. Now that's why I poke them in the sun and take a look. Keep your eye on your fine.
Yes, diligent use of D-scan is a must. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
And what should someone do if they can't use T2 data and Relic Analyzer?
Feck off!
Now, the Astero is of course an armor ship. I noticed that you have fitted Transverse Bulkhead rigs instead of the more normal Trimark armor pumps. That would tank your ship's hull instead of its armor. Can you explain your thinking behind this?
Big shocker.
I see in the drone bay you have recommended Hobgoblin IIs for dealing max damage and Warrior IIs for attacking Amar and sister ships, which are weak to explosive damage. But what are the Hornet EC-300s for, and how are they to be used? Do you have any suggestions as to how this fit can be made even better?
I know.
Wise words. Wise words. Anything else to add before we finish the interview? What? What? Oh, I'm afraid our data link is experiencing interference, Concy. We'll have to leave it there. Goodbye, Concy. Many thanks. Bye-bye. I love that guy.
Well, howdy there, folks. Do you need a ship? Can't afford a ship? You have bad credit? You have no whisk? Sit on the couch all day, rocking back and forth, eating biscuits, praying for death? Well, don't worry about that. We don't. And you don't have to believe everything I say. Believe everything that no brother good in law of mine says. Give a new Eden welcome to Crazy Bobby.
Hi, Crazy Billy. Well, don't you just love selling reasonably priced, slightly used ships? Look at this beauty right here. Yours for only 14.6 million is plus tax.
Well, what if the nice people can't afford that?
We don't give a scram if you don't have the money. This fine piece of uniquely ergonomic, mildly dented value can be yours for 10 easy payments of 4.6 million ISK.
That's a mighty low price, Crazy Bobby.
That's right. Our prices are so good, they're almost criminal.
Almost, yeah.
What's this coming into the hangar right now? Why, I think that's just about the nicest ship I've ever seen. Now, we just got this in, so we haven't had a chance to wash it yet, but it'll clean up just fine. And sure, it looks like it's been left outside just a little, but that's just surface rust. And that right there might look like a little damage, but no, that's just character. If I was buying a new ship, this would be the one for me, but I can't afford it, because Billy makes such a low profit on giving you folks such good deals, he hasn't paid me in 3 months. So it's yours to take home for only 273 million ISK, or 10 easy payments of 112 million ISK.
I wish I could pay you, Crazy Bobby, but I just don't feel right taking money off the good people New Eden. I sure do love them so very much. Which is why I spent your pay packet on this advertisement. Now let's take a quick stroll through our inventory. First up on the docket for the day, a slightly used, gently flown, all highway miles Mauler, yours for only 9 million ISK.
But Crazy Billy, maybe that's just a bit too much for some of the fine folks in New Eden.
Well, we here at Crazy Billy's previously loved Starship Emporium, we make it easy with monthly payments that are light on the wallet and heavy on the value. Why, that 9 million can be spread over 10 easy payments of a nice round 1 million. You take the next one.
Thanks, Crazy Billy. Well, folks, look at what we got right here. This fine Omen, jewel of the Amar Cruiser range. One owner trade-in, custom perforated for low weight and speed, on special offer for 11 million ISK, or 7 easy payments of 3.1 million ISK. And act fast, folks. This next one won't be here for long. Amarian Heavy Assault Cruiser, the Zealot. I just know you'll be zealous about this one. Let this beauty inspire your zeal for life, and the lives of others for only 190 million ISK, or 24 easy payments of 12 million ISK.
Hey, Crazy Bobby, you know what I was just thinking?
What's that, good friend?
Maybe 190 million ISK is a little too spicy for some of our good friends. Do we have an option for those among the good people in New Eden who might want to come in at the lower end of the market?
So you want to get into frigate ownership, huh? Well, we've got you covered, friend. Tell them all about it, Crazy Billy.
Why, look at this beautiful Riptor. A solid, dependable, timeless classic. On special offer this week, only 250,000 ISK, or 5 easy payments of 99,999.99 ISK. You want to go a little bigger? Well, that's just fine. This just in stock, a mildly used corporate, one lady owner, only ever used it to go to church on Sunday. Take it home now for 600,000 ISK, or 12 easy payments of 150,000 ISK. Some say it's the most versatile destroyer in the galaxy. Imagine yourself behind the wheel of this fine Algos. 1 million ISK, or 25 easy payments of 1 million ISK.
Ooh-wee, that sure is some good value. Now, why don't you tell the good people of New Eden how they can access that value, Crazy Billy?
Come see us soon at Part C6 Navy Assembly Plant. Only 23 jumps from Cheetah, need to jack yourself out to Null, take the Bulkhead Express, and then your second left after the fork, and you'll be within 43 easy jumps. And remember, folks, if we don't got it, it shouldn't exist.
And now back to the studio. Oh, we are back, okay. We'll continue the Null Exploration Guide next episode, but now let's turn to the segment known as PvP Shenanigans, where we look at some amusing killing that happened recently. First up, we have a very opportunistic kill in faction warfare space using very cheap ships. We were quite lucky, pounced on a Rupture, destroyed it, and got out fast with only 1 casualty. Let's watch.
Rupture or Scythe first? Let's go...
Rupture. If we can get him.
Rupture.
Let's attack him.
Yep. Yeah, I got him too. Scythe fleet issue is coming in. Kikimora coming in a deck.
Oh, we might die.
Overheat weapons. Overheat mid racks.
The minute this Rupture goes down, try and get us out of here.
Yep.
Targeted by this island. Okay, fleet warp.
I'm dead. Everybody get out.
Oh my
We
God.
got him though. That's okay. Everybody get out if they can.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yes, boy. Okay, I'm.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
Yeah. That was great.
They targeted me first, which is all
Sure.
just super fine and dandy.
Well, they knew you were the most deadly and handsome.
Naturally.
Next up, a solo kill in Nullsec. I think the pilot is running a site, and I can narrow down their position pretty well on D-scan. That makes the business of finding the site with my probes very fast. Hopefully he hasn't been D-scanning and will not have seen my probes, but why he seemingly hasn't noticed me on local I do not know. I made a perch on the way into the site and he has 2 cans left to hack. I decided to get him at the second of the 2.
Warp-drive active.
Warping at 0 to the cans is perfectly normal. They're not as solid as they seem, so they won't get in my way. Not a lot of strength in this ship. And I take the capsule too. I made a mistake setting the perch on this wormhole site, which saw a 3-person team below the minimum warp distance, so slow boating backwards seemed like the thing to do. 2 of us got on him with a fleet warp, and the 3rd followed quickly. The target was an experienced player, which meant we were potentially in danger, but it also meant he might have a lot of loot, and for once PvP could be profitable.
Warp-drive active.
Because I'll follow you and warp even if I'm short, I think. Oh, I didn't.
Oh, my cloak deactivated.
No, no.
Yeah, I've got 2.
Oh, and he launched Hornets. Nice.
And it was very profitable. We came out with 100 million ISK each from this one guy.
What?
Take the last of that loot. We're rich, guys.
Yeah, let's... Should we head home?
Get out of there as soon as you can. It's not often you make a lot killing explorers.
Where are we going?
Well, that's all we have time for. We hope you'll subscribe for subsequent episodes, and we're looking forward to bringing you more news about New Eden and her people. The cheap exploration Astero Fit is in the video description, and if we think of any other useful info, we'll put that in there for you too. Gank Marvin, whoever that is, has somehow been able to upload his old videos to his personal YouTube. So if you haven't seen those, or even if you have and want to see them again, there's a link to his channel below. Seemingly they're funny or something, I don't know. I'd like to thank the EIF team and the project collaborators who have all helped make this episode and this channel possible. And thank you for watching. From all of us at eFiskFast, take care, good night. And that makes the business of finding this... pardon me.